So today I have an Onyx whistle by Walt. It's one of the ones I'm doing in the carbony in the tapered bore whistle series that I wanted to do. And it's a very unique whistle, and I had one years ago, and I sold it. It was early on, it was before I was doing videos, and I did sell it. It is difficult. I'm not saying difficult. It is a whistle with particular breath requirements, and I suspect that you can get more out of it the longer you spend time with it. So it's got a strong right before it breaks. It's got a nice, like, it's not particularly loud. And the only thing that makes it tricky, it's okay if you pull back and you play it softly. It's that top B. If you don't hit it hard enough, so you have this, you have a note at the top that is very, it's prone to jump back into the first octave. And then you have the notes down here that they tend to break if you tongue them too hard or look at them funny. So at the one end you've got to apply enough force to keep it up there in the second octave, and down here you have to pull back. And then in the first octave, in order to get any kind of volume and the coolest tone, you have to push it just to the edge of breaking. So it's a whistle that I really feel like has a lot of potential. I'm still debating whether or not I want to keep this particular one or whether I want to sell it on after I do my other whistle video. But it's just, I remember it being a unique whistle, and it is certainly a unique. It is that. So. The way it reminds me almost of the Burke, just not quite as strong on the bottom, but the Burke is kind of the same way. You want to push it hard to get that really like strong tone at the bottom, but it's right at the edge where it sounds really cool, but then it tends to break if you're not if you don't nail the breath requirements perfectly. So and this also requires this kind of. Yeah, trying to get into the third octave. One other thing, it also has a very short finger stretch. It's very much like an Irish, like a traditional wooden flute. And I believe there's also the Shannon by Walt that looks like it has, I was looking and it looks like it has the same body as the Onyx, it just has a flute head. So kind of makes me wonder if they're interchangeable. But I suspect they are. But yeah, you could play it. You know, if you wanted to play it like a flute, you could. Here's your fingertips. Anyway, so I'm gonna take some time to familiarize myself with this one. I also got a Shaw Low D, and I think these are going to be really interesting to play side by side. But I want to spend some more time on this, and it's got a really fine texture. You cannot see that, but it's like little lines, but it makes it kind of makes the sound, which is fun. Anyway, thanks.